Hey everybody, how's it going? Charlie Wilson here, aka Sinister Charlie. Welcome back. We've got more Mike Burnfire. You guys really like these videos. I'm usually surprised that people want to watch me watch this stuff. But thank you for the support. Appreciate it, and all the new subs, all the new views. Let's go ahead and like that. This was requested a couple days ago. I can't remember who requested it, so I'm sorry. But you'll probably see it in some of the comments or something if anybody cares. But yeah, this is I'm guessing somebody got mortared. I don't know what the UCP Camo is, but yeah, when I was in Iraq, I was there 2007 to 2008. No, we had mortar warnings, but nothing ever hit. And I was most of the time I was out on convoy missions. So a lot of IEDs, more of the along those lines. But yeah, let's check it out. Sorry to keep you waiting. Bam.
You ever notice that stupid people have a smell?
No. I don't go up to people and smell them and go, wow, you smell dumb.
No,
No.
I'm just saying, like, stupid people usually smell bad.
Well, if they're stupid, they probably don't know enough about personal hygiene.
But I also kind of want to believe
I don't know
that
about that
stupid
one.
emits a smell.
I don't know. I don't smell anything right now when I'm with
Well,
you.
I'm just saying, like, the next time you're waiting
Maybe that's why stupid people wear cologne. I don't really wear cologne.
in line at
I
a
don't
gas station or something, and the guy in front of you is like, yeah, I just spent $75 on scratch-off lottery tickets, and I won $13. That's a net gain. Give him a sniff. He'll smell terrible.
He'll probably smell like chewing tobacco and
Hey.
Oh, God, probably. I had a squad leader in the military who smelled like bad Taco Bell meat. It was like Taco Bell meat that has gone bad. And he always
Does it go
would
bad?
end up running at the front of formation anytime we would run. And the person who was right behind him would always end up being like, oh no, leg cramps. I'm going to fall out to the back of the formation. So it would just be everyone that was behind him would just end up rotating until...
Yeah.
Just keep rotating. Person in the front, all the way to the back. Person in the front, all the way to the back.
I don't know if you were trained for this, but in Poolee training, we had Indian
Oh, yeah.
runs.
We
Now
had
I know what
Indian
they were
runs.
comparing us for.
Yeah, it was pretty much that.
It's exactly that.
I think he got yelled at by our chain of command because there were so many people that went to our leadership and were like, yeah, Sergeant X smells like rancid taco
That's a weird name. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. Sergeant X. Just say his name.
meat. Can you make him take a shower? Well, apparently he was homeless for a very long period of time.
Okay.
Surprisingly, a lot of military men are.
Yeah.
Weird.
But none of the branches teaches you how to manage your money or have a good
No,
social
oh
life.
God, no. Oh God, why would they teach you any of that stuff? Just get drunk. Who cares?
They do teach you to do that kind of, well, a very basic level, but they do teach you, like, don't spend all your fucking money on I don't know, a Dodge Charger. You know, maybe don't buy a Dodge Charger as an E3 or something. I don't know. It just seemed like common knowledge to me. I've never owned a new car. I don't know how some people do it. But, yeah, I don't know. Weird. Sorry. Tangent.
Yup.
The most scared I've ever been. Probably when I crapped myself sitting on a toilet. To be fair, the toilet is the best place to crap yourself.
Yeah.
But I crapped myself because we started getting mortared.
Oh. Did the fear cause you to avoid your bowels?
I was sitting in a porta potty. It was very, very hot.
I imagine.
I just have to do this as fast as possible so I don't have to spend any time in this sweltering porta potty.
Porta potties in the desert are actually very, very hot.
They are incredibly hot because they're very stinky because there's no ventilation. And usually when they come to clean out the porta potties, they just blast the inside of the porta potty with a power washer, so it's always humid in there.
And there's never any hand soap.
I'm sitting in the porta potty, I'm trying to make my business as quick as possible, and then I hear the incoming siren. The moment I think I'm going to want to be quicker, a mortar impacted, I would say, within a couple hundred yards. The pressure wave of the mortar hitting caused the entire porta potty to flex.
Oh!
There was no shrapnel that was near me.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't technically in any danger.
Sorry to pause it again, but yeah, when I remember there was an army convoy in front of us, and army convoys are notoriously huge. They're like hundreds of vehicle convoys, and then we'd run 6 armored vehicles, and our max was like 50 vehicles. We could do a convoy with, and the Army convoy in front of us got hit, and that's the biggest idea I've ever seen. Being out there, and you wait a couple of seconds, and then the heat wave hits you, and it's this big blast, and it hit me, and I was up in the turret, like holy shit. Yeah, so yeah, imagine a mortar hitting pretty close, and that IED wasn't even. I mean, it was like 100 yards away. Yeah, and you feel that shit, and you feel that heat too. So anyway, sorry.
But the walls of the porta potty went woof and flexed after the mortar went off. I no longer had to use the bathroom at that point, and that wasn't because I had tensed up. That was because my bowels had evacuated into the porta potty instantly. I have quite literally had the shit scared out of me. The moment the porta potty flexed, I went, no time to wipe, I gotta go! And just ripped my pants up as fast as I could, kicked the door to the porta potty open, and ran towards the nearest cover I could find, holding my pants up because I did not have time to do all the buttons on my fly or redo my belt.
You're gonna get a rash if you don't wipe.
The nearest cover I could find was an MRAP, mine-resistant, ambush-protected vehicle.
Yeah, we know what it is.
The doors for these things weigh about 500 to 600 pounds. They're really heavy. I ripped that thing open like it was nobody's business. Hopped straight up into the vehicle, sat down, and slammed the door behind me. And I look over, and there's a sergeant who is sitting in the vehicle as well. And he's just smoking a cigar.
First time getting mortared, huh?
Had to shit, huh? They said, yup. And he goes, don't have to shit anymore? And I went, nope. And he goes, you forgot your hat. And I went, shit. I'm not going back for it. And he goes, I don't blame you. And then neither of us said another word to each other for the rest of the time we were in there.
All right. Well, there you go.
Why do the Army uniforms always look like garbage? The Marines had the greens, and we had the deserts.
Yeah, you had deserts and woodland. And they look great.
Yeah.
They look great. They work good. The one thing I will say about the Marines is their uniforms always look amazing.
Damn straight.
They have the best looking uniforms out of any branch of the military.
Yeah. Indisputable.
Even their dress uniforms, I think dress uniforms are freaking stupid because it's not the 1600s and nobody cares about dress uniforms anymore.
I never even had the dress blues.
The Navy dress uniforms are really stupid. Like, I get it, it's iconic and all the Cracker Jacks and all that shit, but hey, it's just I don't even know if I don't know if they've changed them at all, but those dress blues, man, they don't have any pockets, so, and plus the buttons are annoying. Especially if you have to take a piss real bad. Anyway,
I don't know if you know this, but
you never had the dress uniform?
I never had the dress blues. They used to issue them when you got out of boot camp.
Yeah.
And then there was a brief window in 2007 where they didn't do that.
Why?
Yeah, I was to say why.
They expected you to buy it yourself. They were low on funds.
Weird.
Any number of reasons. Who knows?
Historically, the Marines are pretty much always out of money, so that would make sense.
That is weird.
Getting back on topic here, I think that some general in the Army saw a bunch of these Marines walking around the Pentagon, and they were wearing these cool digital patterns, and they went, I just watched the movie The Matrix. I like digital things. I want digital uniform for all Army. Army smart. Army get digital. Be future.
Oh, that's good.
Like how for that very short period of time, the Army's motto was an army of one, which is not really conducive when you're trying to have an organization that's built around
teamwork,
everyone working together.
You're all each individually armies of one.
Yeah, it didn't make a whole lot of sense. That got changed real quickly to Army Strong.
Which is ridiculously stupid, yep.
Army don't like terrorists. So the Army got these digital
so many
uniforms,
jokes
and they were
that are universal.
Shit.
Oh, are you talking about the teal colored digital camo?
Yes, the teal colored digital camo that blends in with that famous picture of a...
I always thought that design looked really fucking stupid. I didn't interact with too many Army people. It was mostly Navy and Marines. Then Air Force kind of had that color too, I think. But yeah, when you'd see those, you'd be like, how does that like blend into a desert environment? I don't get it.
Couch and nothing else. It blends in with nothing. UCP is the camo pattern, which stands for Universal Camo Pattern, because it universally doesn't blend in with jack fucking shit.
Yep.
The camo pattern that Doc Friday has on is a better camo pattern than UCP.
You seem to be a big fan of Flecktarn in general.
Because it's a good camo pattern and it works. There's a reason the German military has used Flecktarn since 1980 until 2017.
Oh, did they change it recently?
Most militaries are just going to multicam now, because multicam just seems to work with pretty much everything. Unlike UCP, which the 3 colors on UCP are freshly poured concrete, sand, a color that doesn't exist in nature. That's it.
It might actually work if you're in some kind of urban desert environment.
They changed this, I guess, with the Navy a few years ago, but they used to issue blue camo uniforms for fleet people in the fleet, Navy, and it didn't really make much sense because if you fall in the ocean, yeah, there's a reason that they had the dungarees that were gray and black slacks. You could see that in the ocean, I guess. If you fall overboard, I guess you're fucked. You look just like the ocean.
Here's a fun experiment. Put a UCP jacket on one of your friends. Have them stand 3 blocks away from you in a city. And then have a bunch of people walk around. You'll still be able to pick them out. You'll be like, oh, look at that dipshit wearing UCP down there.
Well, of course you will. If you're trying to spot somebody in a crowd that stands out, the only person wearing camo is going to stand out.
The way camo is supposed to work is it disrupts the shape of a person.
It's supposed to
Disrupt
break
my
up
shape.
the silhouette.
The problem with UCP is the squares are all too damn small, so at a distance, you just look like a big teal blob. And they're not the same color as the background anywhere. There was one other time that I did see it work, and that was when infantry in Iraq would wear the exact same pair of ACUs for 2 months so that they would become crusted with dirt and brown. And then they would just become khakis.
Oh, that's good.
The khakis were better camouflage than the
Khaki
UCPs.
is a better camouflage. Just straight khaki uniforms or straight coyote brown uniform is a better camouflage pattern than UCP.
That's unfortunate. I suppose it would blend in with other people that were wearing the same pattern.
That's not the point of camouflage, though.
No, it's not.
The Army spent $5 billion
They like spending money.
researching this camo pattern, and it didn't blend in with anything. It's absolutely terrible.
And nobody got
It
fired.
is, in my opinion, the worst military uniform ever designed, and I am putting that over the British military uniform that was just a bright red jacket.
That's quite a stance to take.
There is statistical, numerical proof that UCP's got soldiers killed.
Did you need to get that off your chest? How much you hated the Army's uniforms?
Big news!
They recently changed the pattern.
Yes, they're all wearing multicam now.
Is it 4 colors? They have concrete, dirt, a color that doesn't exist, and red?
No, multicam is mud, dirt, tree, and green.
Unless the tree part is a maple leaf in autumn, I don't see.
It's just got bright red. It's just got the Canadian flag and just spots on it.
Actually, they do have that in the Canadian uniforms. They have
There's
Canadian
little
flags.
Canadian flags.
Weird.
I know. I love it. I love it. Oh,
Weird,
man.
man.
Cat's a great uniform.
Why don't we have anything like that in the American uniform?
Marines have that.
We have the Eagle Globe and Anchor everywhere.
Yeah,
but,
you have the Eagle Globe and Anchor.
but that doesn't celebrate America in general. We need cheeseburgers on our pattern.
Yeah, that'll work.
Just little pieces of bacon and bowls of
Cheeseburgers and Xanax. That'll represent America.
macaroni and cheese.
Why is that the stereotypical American thing for you?
Oh no, it's just bologna and mac and cheese. That's
Oh,
like
God.
all it is.
I said stereotypically American, not stereotypically gross.
Fine, bologna and government cheese.
Ah.
I'd say Xanax would be a good one, but whatever. Any kind of prescription drug, really. If there's a problem that you have, drugs can solve it. That's America. All right, yeah, there you go. That was actually pretty funny. I like that one. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, again, it's good to hear a lot of these experiences, but I'm just surprised you guys want to hear this stuff. It just brings back memories, stuff that I don't want to remember about the military. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it, and please like and subscribe. Yeah, again, thank you for all the likes and subs and views lately. We got up to 1,800 subs, so hopefully, I'm thinking like maybe might be able to get to 2,000 by the end of April 17th now. So yeah, just putting that out there. All right, thanks guys. Bye.